If you must go brown, then think terracotta. Alternatively, try papering your walls in brown wrapping paper.
If you're bored of floorboards, weary of carpet and tired of lino, there is an alternative. It's called natural flooring.
But
what is it?
Well, natural flooring is a woven floor covering that's made from plant leaves and coconut husks, as opposed to wool or man-made fibres.
What's this one?
Well, this is sisal, or agave sizzlana.
Really?
Really, yes. This originally comes from Mexico, but most of it comes from Africa these days.
Sort of shiny, isn't it?
Yes, it's shiny. It's also the finest of all the natural floor coverings, and you get a very sharp definition of design. And you have some beautiful designs in it as well.
And good for stairs?
Well, yes, yes. It's very pliable, and it makes it probably the most suited for use on stairs. It's fashionable now because it runs hand in hand with the green movement, you know. People are becoming more aware of their environment, and like synthetic carpets, for example, aren't biodegradable. But this is 100% natural.
So how much would this one cost?
Well, starts at around about £12 a square metre, and you can pay up to and over £30 a square metre. This is coir. It's made from the beardy end of the coconut, and it's used to make rope, for example.
It's very rough. What would you use it for?
It's rough and tough, and because of that, it's extremely hard wearing. So, you know, you could use it in the family room, anywhere there's going to be a lot of abuse.
Pets?
Oh, pets, definitely. Children, that type of thing.
It actually feels a bit prickly.
Yes, it's a little prickly, but really, look at the size of these large loops that it's constructed from. Make it quite spongy, really, so although it's rough, it's rather soft.
Is it easy to clean?
Yes, very easy to clean. Comparable to cleaning a conventional carpet, although sometimes a good stiff brush occasionally is a good idea.
Yes, indeed. And what about price? Is that comparable to carpets?
Well, it is, yes, but the cost of installation can sometimes double the price, so it's worth checking first.
So you can't just chuck it down, then?
No, it's got to be properly fitted. Your floor may need hardboard to start off with, and then you can stick the underlay to the floor, the hardboard floor, and then the floor covering to the underlay. That keeps it dimensionally stable. It won't ruck up or shrink.
Lovely.
Mm.
Martin, what am I doing this for?
This is medieval matting, and it can need occasional watering. But it does tend to dry out, and to make it last longer, we need to, perhaps once every 4 weeks, give it a little sprinkle.
I see. So, what's special about this one?
It's made from bulrushes, basically, from rushes, and it's hand-plated into these little strips and then sewn together. It can be sewn up to make a rug or to make a fully fitted floor covering for the whole of a room.
What are these little bits around the edge?
Well, this decorative border, if you like, is to cover up the cut edges of the floor covering, which aren't very attractive. You can't get a very good finish at the edge.
It's got a sort of historical look to it.
Yes, it has. It's the type of thing that you would have found in the great halls of medieval castles.
Yeah.
And an early example was found at Hampton Palace during the recent renovations.
What rooms could I use it for?
Not the dining room, not the stairs.
No.
Somewhere at the conservatory is ideal.
And how much is it going to cost me?
It's £23 a square metre.
So, presumably this one can take a bit of water as well?
Well, just a bit, yes. But if you like to have a really good splash around, I'd say you could have a little, rug here when you get out of the bath.
Mm. What's it called?
It is called seagrass, and mostly it comes from China. It's grown at the edge of paddy fields, and it rather looks like, the bulrushes on the village pond, that type of thing. It's woven into this very, very attractive pattern, which has a warp and a weft, and it has this pleasant greenish hue.
And because it's natural, is it going to be different each batch?
Yes, like all natural fibres, especially seagrass, perhaps. If you were going to use it throughout your house, then you'll be better purchasing it all at the same time.
Could you go, please? I want to get out of the bath. He's rushed off. This is lovely and soft. Is this a natural fibre?
Yes, Caroline, this is jute. It grows in subtropical climates to a height of about 3 metres. And it's the softest of all the natural floor coverings we've been looking at this evening.
So it's perfect for a bedroom, but what about if I spill my cocoa?
Well, if you spill your cocoa on this, you're going to have a stain, basically. But it can be sprayed with a silicone treatment to prevent that happening, make it stain-resistant. Not stain-proof, stain-resistant.
Oh, I see. It's lovely. Can I use it anywhere else in the house?
With care, you can use this anywhere in the house, but you just have to be perhaps a little bit more careful than you would with the other fibres that we were looking at.
It's beautiful. Love it.
You know, there's a natural fibre for every room in the house, but you should make an informed choice. When you go along to the showroom, don't be afraid to take your shoes and socks off and have a walk on it and see if you feel comfortable with it. And also make sure that he's going to fit it correctly, that he has an experienced fitter who's going to lay it for you. Caroline? Caroline?
Next week,